Hello again. In this video we shall be looking at the top 5 reviewed products of 2013. This year we've done quite a few number of video reviews and to pick 5 was tricky. So picking the candidates were on the basis of what is day-to-day usage like after a length of time has passed. Were they reliable? How much use were they getting? Did the quality diminish over time? And general satisfaction of use and how well it served its purpose. At number 5 we have the Kmart's Audiosonic T17P 7-inch Android tablet. The reason why it was purchased in the first place was due to its easy price tag, so that we can give it to the kids and not worry about it at all. And worry we didn't have to. It had been dropped, it had milk poured over it, chocolate shoved into it, dropped again, sat upon. Everything you expect kids to do with something like this has been done to it. It is still going strong despite some minor cosmetic scuffs and scratches. Should there have been any issue, Kmart is in just about every mall in the metropolitan area. It would have been a slight detour on our part to drop off the device for warranty on our regular shopping expedition. At number 4 we have the Amacrox 100-watt power inverter. This is a bit of an odd one. I did end the review by saying that I don't leave home without it, and that has been the case since. And I see that happening in the foreseeable future as well. I do drive a lot, and with this device on my side, I've done thousands and thousands and thousands of kilometers. It delivers juice to the mobile phones as fast as they can suck it up. And oddly so, users seem to pop out of nowhere just because now we have a power plug point in our car. In any longer drive these days, I have the distinct pleasure of having all my devices fully charged. For an inverter this pocketable, it had to make this list. At number 3 we have the Logitech M705 Marathon mouse. Now, to understand why it ends up in this list, let alone number 3, let me go through how I use it. Beyond the obvious left, right and middle click, it has a hyper scroller. The scroller tilts left and right, for which I have set as copy and paste. On the side of the mouse there are 2 buttons which I have set as volume up and down. And finally, at the bottom left of the mouse there is a thumb press button which I've set as Ctrl F, mostly for find. For general use in the office etc., how many times are we using these features? For me it comes in very handy. All the buttons are completely customizable from the software. A pair of AA batteries lasted for years, even the way I use it quite heavily. Its longer wireless range often allows me to use it as a presenter or a remote because the buttons are so customizable, and it is also built to last. So if we consider all these points together, it really ticks a lot of boxes. An honorable mentioning does go to the Razer's Deathadder 2013, which on its own is a phenomenal mouse. Simply because of the more number of features, the Logitech's M705 gets used a lot more, hence it's on the list. At number 2 we have the blue Snowball USB microphone. Regardless of what it is a beautiful looking thing. However, I'm not ranking it so high based on its looks alone. Ever since I got it, I reviewed it and I've been using it since. There are other equipments, but for the desktop I use this. As far as recording quality goes, I'm sure you can hear me quite loud and clear, and the USB connectivity almost entirely eliminates the system noise or background hiss. Since I started using it, I barely ever needed to do any sort of post-processing, which in return saves me time. It is also very simply presented. Just plug it in and Windows knows it's a microphone. No device driver needed or anything. So jumping from one computer to another is really a breeze. I've thought long and hard about it, and this had to go to number 2. That is how satisfied I am. And did I say it's beautiful? At number 1 we have the Dell's S2340L 23-inch IPS panel monitor. With relation to user satisfaction, this monitor is way up there to the point where it is addictive. While doing the review I was not overly impressed with the stand it came with, but the panel itself has edge-to-edge glass and an aluminum trim at the bottom. The overall build quality of the panel itself is very reasonable. And then comes its visual prowess. Not only does it show a good picture, but it does so at a very steep angle as well. In our reviews, another monitor that came close to delivering such steep viewing angles was the Dell's S2240T, but not quite as much. And then there is the picture quality. The color reproduction is really good. The picture quality is really vibrant. On top of that, the glass surface actually somehow gives the perception of the image being sharper. The next thing that came close was the Dell's U2913WM, which is a IPS panel again, and it is a wide format 29-inch monitor. I say it comes close, but it did not really surpass it. With relation to productivity work, one can really get used to it and it'll be harder to switch back to any other monitor. But overall, productivity factor can be surpassed if we dual desktop using S2340L. And if we use 3, the Affinity, for gaming, it will be an absolute treat. And considering everything, the online prices and all, the best item reviewed that satisfies all the criteria mentioned at the start of the video, the top position goes to the S2340L. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I do look forward to seeing your thoughts in the comment section below, and all the best for the new year. See you in the next video. Bye for now.